for a while. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't go behind if I lean back. Yep.
Yeah, if you want, you can also rotate that a little bit too, because I know it's
good.
like right on top of you. Like,
My beard is so dark, it darkens and then my hair out here darkens the rest of my face, so I need to be as close as I can to the
fair enough. I could bring the other one over there too, so it's smaller.
Oh, dude, there was actually a time I lost my wallet at work, and I was like tripping looking for it, and I went to the office, and I was like, "Hey, did anyone turn in a wallet?" And the lady's like looking at all the because there's like 3 wallets.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Why do we have 3 wallets here?
But so she opens 1, opens 2, opens 3. She's like, "No, I just like there's an Arab guy, there's a black dude, there's an Indian man." And I was like, "Well, what are the wallet colors?" And she, my old wallet was like black, and then she was like, "It's a black." I was like, "Let me see it." It was mine, bro. She thought I was Arab because my beard. Oh my goodness, dude. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the On&Off Meta Podcast. It's me, Caleb. We got Hunter over here.
What up?
Today we got a bunch of topics to talk about. Hunter's got cards, I guarantee it, that he wants to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
I got a lot of stuff within just the One Piece TCG space. Like, for example, the one thing we were about to start talking about before we hit record, I was like, wait, go record. With how crazy scalping is getting nowadays, ripping isn't that fun anymore. At least for me.
No, it's really not.
Because, like, I have no more motivation to really, like, run to stores. Unless it's a pre-release at our locals. Like, other than that, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's like I'm getting so hyped up for nothing.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same. Like, I mean, dude, like, what are OP13 packs going for now? Like 30?
Yeah,
30
bucks. I think it's like $25.
Like,
and then a blister's 40.
The only place you can really find them is at card shows now. And it's because people are going and just grabbing the whole fucking rack.
Yep.
And they're running out the door with them.
I personally believe unless you have a physical location, you should not get distro privileges.
Yes.
I understand there's online stores or whatever now, but you should still have to have a physical building and not just be some dude in your mom's basement running a TCG player store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a door in the basement, man. Like, I don't care. Like,
exactly.
It's stupid. We should not.
And with that scalping shit too, bro, I just seen on the actual news, not like on Facebook, not on Twitter, not on YouTube, nothing, on the actual news, a shop out in Indiana robbed of $15,000.
Holy.
Yes, it was all Pokemon cards. And then they said 3 days before that in New Jersey, $40,000 worth of Pokemon product was stolen.
Dude.
Between you and me, I think within the next year and a half, they're going to put some stupid laws on trading cards. And it's going to ruin it for every player out there, dude. I'm scared. Yeah. I really am. Like,
yeah.
Because, like, here's the deal, right? This might sound crazy at first, but if you really think about it, when TikTok was about to get banned, right? They kept blaming all of these problems with the people of our youth and people like just getting hit with the Japanese influence or whatever. Like it was their propaganda machine or some shit.
Right.
Who's to say they don't hit us with the cards? They all come from Japan.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean?
There
could be some cracked up Republican who's like, oh no, the Pokemon and the One Piece, they're demon product and they're ruining the lives of us Americans. Now we all got tens of $1,000s worth of illegal product. We're all El Chapo. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you can't see by the giant thing up here, I'm fucked.
Like fucking 3 cases over here worth of shit. Like, dude, it's not good.
Yeah. No, they're definitely they definitely need to do something about it. But like, I think so. Have you heard about like the OP16 cases recently?
Yeah, how the hits are changed.
Yes,
I love that. I love how they're getting rid of. Hopefully, they are getting rid of mapping.
I think that's part of like what they're trying to do to counteract it.
Yeah,
because I've seen not booster box, like a whole case someone got 1 SP.
Mm-hmm.
Then someone pulled 5.
Yeah, I
from
seen that
one
video.
Case. Like, dude, that's it's gonna help because it'll make it to where, one, if you buy the case
Mm-hmm.
and you get your 2 SPs out of it, what's stopping you from reselling those boxes?
Exactly, knowing there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is if you're a smart One Piece player,
Yeah.
and like you have some level of education in the space, you're not just buying a loose box.
No.
Unless it's like of a brand new set and you're just trying to keep it for sealed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
can find it as close to MSRP as possible for your sealed collection, that's the only fucking way.
Yeah.
Other than that, no.
Yeah.
Unless you're at a card shop, like a trusted card shop that you know they're not cracking cases and opening boxes until they get their hits.
Yeah,
Like Fantasy, for the most part, I used to think they were like that, just because
Yeah.
my boxes were always shit. And then I'd hear about other people getting hits out of their box. I'm like, okay,
well,
okay, just my luck's bad.
Like our pre-release, there was 3 SPs pulled right next to me. So
Fucking $3,000 worth of value right there, damn near, dude.
That was insane.
No, it was nuts. And then everyone else got, I feel like, fucked.
Yeah.
Besides those 3 people that pulled the SPs, everyone else was just getting ults and then SRs or rares.
I pulled a Altar Momonosuke blocker.
Beautiful card.
It was
absolutely beautiful.
I need more of them. I definitely need more of them, and I'm really upset that I did sell mine. But it was because I made an agreement with Brian originally to help him alt out Yamato before I started alting mine out.
And I have a tiny little thing. Well, Hunter just said, y'all need to keep up with your deals. If y'all make prearranged agreements with people, own up to that shit. If you end up getting regret later, then you tell them straight up. You don't keep dragging people along. No, just keep deals clean. Sorry, I had to get that out.
Yeah,
I had to get that out.
And that's 100% valid. That's been an issue for the past. I mean, it's been an issue with me for the past 3-4 weeks.
Yep, me as
people
well.
Is not.
Like I'm sure you have some card show experiences where people wanted to back out on deals last minute or try to run back up to you and get refunds or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, my own brother did it to me.
Oh, no.
And the card that because I had one of the PSA Luffy promo leaders. It was graded, and
oh my god,
I think it was a PSA 10. Either it was a PSA 10 or a Beckett 10. I can't remember which one. Well, I want to say PSA. I had it out for $420 at the time.
Okay. Damn.
I mean, I don't know what it's going for now, but I know for a fact that he would have made out stupid good on that.
Definitely a bandit, bro. All the Luffy alts from that color are nuts. The base alt leader from OP09 is like $90 still.
$1,606 is the last sold in a PSA 10.
3x, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, I had it a little high because I personally wanted to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to sell it. So when he was like, "All right, I'll take it at the $420 you have on there," perfect, cool. The last sold on it was I think it was like $360 or something like that.
Oh yeah, so you made out like a bandit a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
so I was like, okay, cool, but I wanted to keep it, and he knew that, and then he walked around to the table, and then came back to me and was like, "No, we got to undo that." All right, fine. And then I actually ended up selling it for $400, anyways. So
you still got a little extra cheese still on top of it.
Yeah. However, I could still have it right now. It'd be $1,600.
Bro, and you could have it sitting next to the 9.5 one too.
Yeah. You can't really see it.
Get it. We'll edit in a close-up image later.
For sure.
Fucking but no, dude. Because like I'm saying, the base alt for that I think is like 90.
Yeah.
That one's like in the hundreds or whatever.
This one right here.
Yeah, it's like 300, right?
$550 for that leader.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, actually, if you're interested in getting that leader and you don't want to pay that full market price, just get a 9.5. It's like $30 cheaper.
Oh shit!
It's gonna keep going up.
Yeah,
you know it is. Like they're not reprinting second anniversary set leaders.
Never, bro.
They're not going to. So that's just gonna keep going up. And I mean,
it's Luffy. It's the first leader with the entire crew in it.
Yep.
The only other technical Straw Hat leader that has all the crew besides the new Bell Luffy is the Vivi leader that we were talking about off camera. because that has all the Alabasta straw hats behind it.
You also have Brooke, the Brooke Altart.
Oh yeah, when they're playing at the bar and everything.
The only one that's not in there is Zoro, and to everyone who keeps saying it's because Zoro and Brooke have beef, that's not the case.
No.
Watch the anime. You know why Zoro isn't in that specific picture.
Yup. We won't spoil nothing yet for anybody who's trying to like just get into the show, but like it's dude.
Yeah.
One Piece propaganda, that was another thing I wanted to talk about too. One Piece propaganda is nuts, dude. Absolutely bonkers. I remember when Hockey Knots got introduced to the story. Every person accomplishment you could put a hockey knot behind it. Shanks, his Bluetooth hockey. It's because he has a hockey. It's fucking Roger tied a knot with his hockey and put it into Griffin. And it's like, what was another one? Mihawk. Every like feat we've seen is just because of hockey knots. It's behind the sword. That's why you only ever see one side of the sword. And also, the whole painted swordsman bullshit. Yeah. One Piece fans are insane, bro. Yeah, absolutely dude. Crazy people.
Dude, I saw one where it was like people were trying to ship fucking Nico Robin and Luffy together too.
That is a huge community, bro.
Dude, I'm like,
it is wild how many people ship that.
Right, but.
So, hear me out, right? You want to hear, this is me and my wife's absolute ships. Even though Oda himself has said no Straw Hat will ever get together.
Yeah.
They're all best friends. They're family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Frankie and Robin, number one couple that needs to happen if that decision ever gets changed. They are literally so romantically coded. If you were to go back and watch every episode from the moment Frankie's joined the crew, they are inseparable.
I mean, dude, I don't want to spoil anything, but the moment where before he joined the crew, that one.
That's what I told my wife. I was like, because she knows what's down there.
Yeah.
But then you would have, I think those are the only actual Straw Hats besides maybe Nami and Usopp. I think they could be a really good couple because even though they're in the story, they are very viewed as like older sister, younger brother who wants to help his older sister.
Yeah.
They would be a great couple.
Yeah.
Usopp is super smart when it comes to building stuff. Nami's in love with gadgets.
Yeah.
Every time Usopp comes out with a new fucking thing, she's all fucking literally starry-eyed and amazed and shit like that.
He does it without even having her ask too.
Yeah.
It's just I just got to like the Big Mom area right now.
So you've seen the new rod finally?
New rod, yeah.
Dude, that shit was so sick.
So excited about that, dude.
And it kills me every time because he's like, all right, Nami, about that pace. He starts doing some other shit. Like, hold on, wait a minute, bitch. You still owe me for the last 3 modifications. Dude, I'll tell you. But those are like the only 4 Straw Hats that I think could ever actually work in a real relationship.
Yeah.
I think Zoro and well, actually, no, I can't really speak on this because you haven't gotten to Wano just yet. Yeah. But when you get to Wano, you'll know immediately who I'm talking about. All I'm going to say is she's got green hair and she wears a pink kimono. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
They would be really great together. And then Luffy, I told this to my wife. I said I think Luffy dies celibate.
I think so too.
I don't think Luffy ever marries.
He doesn't care about that shit.
No, because
he has a goal in mind and he's trying to get there. So at least until he gets there, he's not doing that. He's not doing anything.
I still don't think he gets married because some people view marriage as being locked down, being tied down, right?
Right.
Luffy is the definition of I want to be free. That's the only reason why he wants the Straw Hat, the Pirate King title. He says you're the freest man in the world at that point.
That's true, yeah.
You think any girl's gonna be able to tie him down? He's gonna be like, I ain't want to cuddle, bitch. I'm gonna go box this dinosaur in the backyard. Like, what are you talking about? Feelings? All I know is I'm feeling hungry. You got my meat on a bone already? Like, Boa may be the only one that works because, like, genuinely, you can see it in the show. He does have a sentimental value towards Boa.
Yeah.
Like, he wears... Like, in Wano, I will say this because it's not actually really spoiling anything. So, before, when we meet Luffy after the time skip, he gets that yellow bandana.
Yep.
Right? That gets wrapped around his belt or whatever.
Yep.
He meets Boa Hancock, all of them, whatever. Boa ends up wearing like not that same one, but she gets her own yellow one.
Oh,
And then when Luffy met Boa, she had a purple one. Luffy in Wano wears a purple one.
I mean, I feel like it's a respect thing too.
You know what I mean? Like not like a love endearing way, but as in like he values her more than just as a friend.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Impel Down. Enough said. That's my reasoning for it.
She helped him on another level with that, bro.
Sheer respect for that whole thing. Like, yeah.
But what I will say about Boa Hancock, we love you. But leave my card game alone already, bro. I'm so tired. It's like they find an excuse every time to throw a Boa Hancock into a set. I swear to God.
Oh, they do.
I'm surprised she wasn't one of the SPs. We weren't gonna get a second fucking Boa Lisa. Honestly, that shit. I was like, what?
Dude, I was actually pretty glad that they brought back that version of SPs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And a lot of them are really cheap.
Yeah, already. They're still even the originals are still cheap. The Sakazuki's only like $50.
Yeah, dude.
The Whitebeard is still under 150. I think it's 125.
I feel like the Whitebeard's the hardest one out of all of them, bro.
Oh, it's the greatest. Dude, it's one of my chases.
So good.
And I've seen pictures and videos of people with their Whitebeards and aces next to each other, bro.
Dude,
it looks so. The Ace SP, I can't believe like. Another thing is, y'all gooners need to leave my game alone. I'm tired of you. Get away from my market. Get away from my tables. All of it. I'm tired of you. But I'm surprised Ace. If the Tashigi and the Missile Sunday weren't in there, Ace would be the top chase.
Yeah.
The flame foiling on that card is insane, dude.
Yeah.
I got to see it in person, and I'm just sitting there like, I didn't know it was that clean,
dude. Like all of those SPs have really good textures to them. So the only one that I'm upset about is the Kuma, and it's not because Kuma finally got a cool card.
Yeah,
it's because it's the wrong Kuma.
Yeah, it's the newer one. Yeah, right. It's not the 6-7.
Yeah, it's the 7-7.
Yeah,
like it's a good card.
The art is amazing. I love the scene that they chose for it.
Yeah, it's a great card. Just
Very
the wrong version of the card.
No one's playing that. No one's playing that Kuma.
We needed the SEC.
Yep.
Bandai, we needed the SEC.
And low key, they could have done something cooler for Katakuri. Like, I know the idea of those SPs is to kind of be like, well, the original idea was supposed to be like a portrait. And then for some reason with this new one, they were like, okay, all portraits except for Kuma. Kuma, for some reason, is the only one who's like mid about to rock somebody. Shit. So, but I don't know. Just Katakuri with his hands up and then the hockey aura around his fist. It's cool. I'm glad we're getting more characters now that are getting higher rarity cards, but it's like, can we get better arts?
Right.
And we get better. Like, I would have taken Flampe in the background even. Like, like half the Katakuri and Flampe shit, they're in there together some way.
The Flampe SP goes so
really
hard.
cheap. Yeah, it's a hard ass card and it's a cheap ass SP. That's one y'all should be grabbing. That's like 50 bones too.
Yeah, I've had one for like 4 months and no one's looked at it. Like I don't understand why that card specifically won't move.
Just like, you got to think about the Big Mom SP too. And one of arguably the most beautifully textured SPs in the game.
Yeah, dude, when I had that one, looking at those, like, the sun rays coming off the sun and everything.
Every one of the buddies and the homies having texture and shit on them.
It's such a clean
I think that SP
card.
is also $50.
I think it did drop down to that because when I sold mine, it was at 80.
Okay.
When I picked it up, it was like 100.
Yeah, so, I know it was keeping strong for a while in the hundreds for like months, but since the correction, I think we're going back into a player's market.
Yes.
So the only alts that are super expensive are the ones for the meta decks. Everything else, regardless of foiling, anything like that, it's garbage to people.
Yeah.
And
but like, look at Block 1 cards as collectible cards now.
Oh yeah, and you need to be sniping all of them, as many as you fucking can.
I feel like a lot of those are gonna start going up as the set, like as we progress throughout, because
Yep.
we're not even 4 years into this TCG yet, and we already have cards that were rotated out.
Like, which is a lot of people hate, and I can't lie,
Think of
I hated it too.
think of block ones kind of not like first editions, but like you have like your base set from Pokemon, you have your like jungle, you have Gym Hero, Fossil,
Neo Genesis.
Think of it like that stuff. No one plays any of that anymore because
Hell no.
they do, I don't know the Pokemon actual
I do
TCG.
know they have a legacy format, but
Mhm.
even then, in said legacy format, they have like rotations as well, just because it's been around for almost 30 years. Well,
Fair
actually,
enough.
they are on their 30th anniversary, aren't they? Like that's
Yes,
what just
that
dropped,
is this
right?
year. Yes.
Yeah. So 30, it makes sense for their legacy to have inside rotations as well, because Magic also does the same thing.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is like a Magic addict, and he always like gets mad because he'll have all these commander decks built for a while, doesn't go for a minute, goes to play, and they announce almost all of his decks are no longer in rotation.
It's a good thing that my Magic decks are like from 2023, so we're good there.
Yeah.
But
no, for example, like he was saying with the block 1 cards, this is Japanese. We'll get like a closer up image of it, but this Peach Momonosuke, hold on, I might even just get up to show the camera. This card's foiling is just wild. It is such a beautiful ass card, and I got this for $4. Like, look at that. That card is insane, and Momonosuke is such an important character within the story. Any Lano One collector sees that, and if they're not a player, there's no reason not to grab it.
yeah,
Absolutely no reason.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I was saying, think of block ones like your first few sets of Pokemon.
Yo.
You know, OP01 to OP04. Like, look at what Charizard from base set did. It had its high, it went down, and then I think now it's like $100,000 card.
Raw, right? Or graded?
Yeah,
Raw. Yeah, I'd believe it.
Yeah,
I think a booster box is 250,000 right now.
Yeah.
Somewhere, or 350,000.
Yeah. So think of it like that. Like right now we are at the point where it's hitting low.
Yeah.
Because it's just gotten to the point where things rotated out. So people are offloading all of their stuff for the newer stuff to be able to keep playing.
Yep.
But if you are a collector, this low right now, I think would probably be a good spot to start picking things up and moving it, like holding on to it, getting the stuff graded. Like I think the Big Mom even graded was like $20 or $30 more in a 10 than what it is raw.
That's insane.
So like I highly recommend like.
Oh yeah. Once the grading bullshit's over and there's no longer an 8-month period, I definitely agree. I think you should like do massive bulk of all of your old One Piece. One Piece is like one of the easiest cards to 10. Bandai is such a known and refined printing company to where they know they produce good shit. Yeah. And it's like, I think they've now mapped it towards like an 85% chance you're going to get a 10 on almost any fucking One Piece card that's in near mint condition.
If you can, like, if you guys use collector at all, for one thing, don't go based off of collector market.
No. And if you're at card shows, don't let vendors go basing your stuff off of collector either. Because it just goes off the lowest shit possible.
I mean, when I picked up that Zoro from you, that Zoro on collector, I don't remember which one it was, but it
was the 2023 gift collection Zoro.
There we go. So the gift collection Zoro, when he showed it to me on collector, it was $35 or like $40, right around that area. I clicked on it to go to TCG Player just to verify to make sure that market was right. There was 12 sales for $95.
And he looked at me, he goes, bro, you're undervaluing the fudge out of yourself, man. He's like, this is this price, which, by the way, that's why we like Hunter around here, guys. Yeah. Hunter is an honest vendor. If you're ever in the South Bend, Indiana area during any card shows, go over to, what is it again?
It's Surreal Pulls.
Surreal Pulls. If you see his booth, come talk to him. He ain't gonna mess with you. I promise you.
I'm gonna get a banner set up too, and I'm gonna try to get a tablecloth with my vendor title and everything on it. Right now, I just recently started vending alone, but I'm gonna try to get this guy to come to some of these shows.
I'll be able to help every now and again until we're more back up, like more really rolling.
Yeah, and so just give me a little bit, because like I said, I just split off from somebody else, so I'm not a part of that group anymore. So it's been a little bit of a transitional period, if you will, getting all of my shows back together. And once I get all the shows back figured out, I will get all the stuff that I need to actually promote myself a little bit more, so you can actually see me.
And low-key, I have something I want to talk to you about off camera that I've just deadass been starting to think about that I deadass think you might.
Okay. But yeah, I try to pick up a lot of stuff. I try to help out people as much as I can. And you guys know I play too, so like I'm gonna be as fair as I possibly can to everybody else too. So
just also know, guys, this man's got to run a business.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This ain't charity. We're not going out 95% on SRs and stuff like that. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah. No. Like, I tables aren't cheap, you know. Like, and especially when I get into like the bigger shows like Shipshawana. I did Shipshawana, and it was I think it was $180 for a weekend.
Damn. Yeah, for a table.
2 days.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So already you gotta.
And that's the cheapest option of tables.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was levels to that shit.
There is levels to that shit. There was some tables there that were like $300 a piece.
Is it also like location too? I bet.
Yeah. So like I was towards the back area.
Yeah.
There, but also the Shipshawana show. If you come to the back area, me and the other vendors are trying to call that Deal Alley. That's what a lot of the other people around there were saying too. Because we didn't spend a ton of money to get into the show, but it's still a decent amount. And we try to hook up people a lot more than the people up front will.
Yeah, because they're way further into the hole already, so they have to be buying at 70,
those are the people that are buying
80.
at like 90%. Like, I can't do that right now. Like,
yeah.
If I buy at 90%, I'm losing guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, I remember watching another podcast that has, like, a bunch of, like, the bigger named vendors.
Yeah.
And they're always talking about, like, profit margins are, like... On a great show, you may get 30%.
Yeah.
Maybe 30. But on average, it's like 22% profit margin.
Because you also have to factor in, like, yes, I am selling this card to you. Now that card is off of my table. I now have to get something to replace the thing that I just sold. And with how grading is, I'm not going to be able to do that and grab something, grade it, and get it back in a quick enough time.
Yeah.
Unless you're going, like, right now, Tag is backed up a lot.
Yeah, I think Tag was the second company to say that they were the first.
They did it before PSA.
Oh, really?
They started with. So I was actually looking at grading some of the Pokemon cards I have. So they have like 5 tiers of how to grade from them. Their cheapest one, I think, was like $20.
Yeah, it was like 20 a card.
That one went on that one, and then the one right after it was they were at capacity. They couldn't do anything. So the next option was like $80 for one card. And I was like, oh, okay, well maybe I can send 1 or 2 in. I come back to the next day to maybe like think about doing it again, And no, that one's backed up now. The only 2 options left are $150 for one card, and that turnaround time's 5 days, or you can do the $300 option for 3 days.
Well, low-key, honestly, with how PSA gyps people, if you really think about it, $150 for 5-day return is pretty great. Yes,
and like
especially if you're like high-end grading, like 100%. None of your lower shit.
Yeah, if it was higher end stuff that I was going to grade, I would do it. But I'm not grading higher end stuff. I'm thinking about like a $60 card that goes into like $150. Like, I'm not spending $150 on a $60 card to lose money right now.
Exactly.
And I'm not sending it to PSA because personally, I don't like them.
No,
I've not liked PSA since I've started. They've messed up too much for me to like it.
Yeah,
And
it's scary, bro.
it's
I'm
really
so
scary.
scared to send cards out to get graded, no matter who the company
Especially
is.
sending
at
it
this
through
point.
GameStop, dude. Sending it through GameStop makes it so
Dude.
much worse because now you don't have photo proof for yourself.
Yep.
Like that's my biggest thing too. Like I had a card that I sent out that I knew was going to be a 9 at the least. I had pictures of it on my phone. Like I don't think I still have them because I was so mad about the situation. But the card I got back was a 7. And in a 9, it would have doubled in price. In a 7, it was half the price. And it didn't even cover the grading fee. I ended up selling that card for like $10, dude. Like, like that shit hurt me so bad. Like, because that card, it was the Greninja Gold Star promo.
Oh, I know what you're talking about with
Yeah.
the shuriken. It's like kind of like a Japanese water painting. Like,
Yeah.
you got the Kingdra one that came out with the same boxes, right?
I have a Kingdra one, but yeah, I think that is the one actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I sent out that Greninja. I'm like, this is gonna 9. And I know you guys are, if you guys are into Pokemon or anything, and you're gonna say something like, oh, that card's really hard to grade. I know. Okay, I've sent out 7 of them. I know it's hard to grade.
He's like, I will get my 10 one of these days.
One of these days, because in a 10, that card is worth like $500.
Dude,
like,
but even then, just it's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
And to have the 10 on top of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, low key, I think your next attempt, you should maybe try to Beckett it, because imagine it black labels. Imagine the black label on top of that already dark monochrome foiling on that.
That was going to be my next thing. Beckett is going to be like the main people I go to.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to One Piece, 100% I was already on Beckett's side for things.
Yeah.
I don't care if PSA pricing is better. I really don't.
No.
Because with Beckett, you also still have the chance of getting the black label, which is something that PSA doesn't offer.
Nope.
And on top of all of that, I also don't have to pay the upcharge from PSA.
Exactly.
Which pisses me off every time I had to do it.
Every video you see where people send in their expensive cards, they're like, oh, by the way, PSA sent me an email. I got upcharged $750 for this one card.
Like, ooh, that's so great. I'm so glad you spent more money for doing the same thing that I could do any other grading company and possibly get more money. Like CGC Pristine 10s. You could get more money than a PSA 10.
Yep.
It's harder to get, for sure. It is. But you don't have to pay an upcharge. And it's cheaper to grade.
And here's the thing, I don't care about pop counts when it comes to cards. To me, that type of shit has no effect.
So you don't like my pop 4 up there?
I think it's cool. I think it's cool for a collector's side of it.
Yes.
But when it comes to marketing, for me, it doesn't matter unless the amount of sales represent the pop. Then like for example, if you showed me that there was only one other sale of that card in all of existence, that was a non-private sale, that would pique my interest. Right? But I feel like a lot of people, like especially with One Piece cards, they trip. They're like, oh, this card's got too high of a fucking pop, it's not gonna be shit, it's a promo card. Or like for example, mangas, I think all mangas like PSA 10 pop rounds out to about 2,500.
Yeah.
Until like this new shit happened. Like I think SP's was like 1,500 or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
And so in Pokemon, it's a lot easier, I feel like, because of how long the game's gone, that it's easier to market that kind of that way.
Yeah.
But I hate hearing pop counts for One Piece. I'm like, this shit is so fucking new, bro. Like, stop. If it's
the
a
pop
card,
count's gonna be low.
Yeah,
all of them are gonna be low.
Like, what are we talking? And plus, Bandai's not Pokemon.
No,
and they've never ever. And you could go back to the start of Bandai to where they are now. They've never been a mass printing company.
No,
that's why they're flipping shit right now, because they're like, we don't know what to do. Dude, normally, this has been fine.
Here's the other thing: Bandai just announced that they're making another TCG.
Mm-hmm.
So
the Naruto one, right?
I haven't heard too much about it yet, but I did see some stuff about Naruto.
Yeah,
but I don't 100% know yet.
Yeah, right? no 100%. This is all speculation.
Yeah,
all speculation.
So right now they have all the shit going on with Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
they have all of the Union Arena stuff, which, by the way, love Union Arena. It's a great game. And
they got great ults.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually just got second place in the tournament today.
Hey, fucking hard to see in the camera, but there's a Sakamoto winner right behind Hunter's head.
Yeah. And then I got a second place winner, Jinwoo. But I'll show a picture of that one up there. And then they have One Piece. Like so those 3 TCGs that they are already printing a shit ton of, or trying to keep up with everyone. Let's throw another one in there. I feel like with that,
they're gone mad.
Yes, 100%. If this is the case, I feel like we might actually start getting cards that are harder to grade too. Because if they're using using all of these printers for all these cards, I can't guarantee that if they're trying to pump stuff out as quickly as they possibly can, that we're gonna continue to have good quality cards that's still 10 all the time.
I can definitely see that. I feel like at least with the regular alts, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
But with how Bandai pays attention to the market, I don't see like mangas going down. I don't really see SP quality going down. But everything below those rarities, I 110% agree.
I pulled a pack of OP13, and the centering on that was awful.
Really?
Like, I didn't get anything good from it, but like it was super, super left heavy. Like almost the right side was just a sliver of white for every card. It was rough, dude.
Now that you say that, I have a question. Have you ever noticed that all of the commons to uncommons to rares are usually terribly centered?
Yeah.
No matter how many packs you open, you will find out of like, it's like they're 12 card packs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out of like 6 to 8 of those cards, the centering is just automatic dog shit.
Yeah.
But then you get to like the SRs, the secrets, and then all the alts and shit. Usually, I have never seen anyone trying to sell an off-centered manga.
I haven't seen it either. Which is, it makes it weird why Beckett is saying like the centering on any of these Bandai cards is a 9.5. Like,
I think that's their only way to make sure. Because I also have a theory about Beckett's pops counts.
Yeah.
Because PSA pop counts, that shit's like through the roof regardless on any TCG or any card thing that gets graded through them. But Beckett 10s, I genuinely believe they nitpick the hell. They're like, okay, 100%. Hold on. How many pop black labels are there right now? There's 6. There's a tiny bit of an off center right. No, 9.5 can't. Yeah. They don't. I genuinely believe there's some market manipulation there. I
swear that they did it to. So I had the PRB manga kid, and I had a Boa Hancock leader from OP07.
Okay.
I sent both of those out. They hit kid with a centering of 9.5, and they hit Boa with a surface of 9.5. Now I wiped those motherfuckers clean. I know for a fact there was not a surface of 9.5.
And there was no scratch on the Boa?
No, I pulled it from the pack, and I instantly sleeved it, instantly top loaded it, and I basically held on to it all the way back from Arlington back. Like,
oh my god, you're just here. Like, oh, I can't wait. Let me see it.
Yeah, and then like.
But they 10 though, right? Like,
yeah, it did it got a 10.
Okay,
we love that. However, it didn't black label because of the 9.5 surface.
Man, I would have cried, bro.
Yeah,
especially if you had that much faith in it,
dude. Like both of those cards were way too clean to make that happen.
Yeah,
I don't know how the kid got hit for centering. Like, dude, that thing was stupid perfect.
There's got to be some manipulation.
There's 100%. But no. I will still say Beckett is the better grading company. I still love them, and I understand black labels are very hard to get, and they have to make sure the pop counts stay a certain way.
Yep.
So I'm not going to complain too much. But
the moment we get a black label, it's gonna be like, oh, keep it. No one. No. We're gonna call them. Hey, you keep this shit at 5. You keep it at 5 for the rest of the fucking time period.
The first black label I get, I'm gonna definitely keep too. Like I've already confirmed that. I've already confirmed.
Yep.
Like I have some cards I want to submit, and once those go out, if any of them come black label, I'm keeping it.
Oh yeah, going in a gun fucking safe, bro, behind 13 locks.
Yep, because so Beckett's options are actually pretty cool too for like their like their grading. Like So they have a 70. I think it was a 75-day turnaround time.
Okay.
For $18, which is still faster than PSA, and
Yep.
they're not backed up. So what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah. And they're supposed to be the lesser grading company.
Yeah, exactly. And it's $35 for a 45-day turnaround.
That ain't bad either.
No.
That's great.
That's what I did last time. I sent off like 6 cards, and the only one of them that got a bad grade out of that whole stack was the one that my buddy wanted to send as well. It was the Silver Shanks SP from 13.
Oh.
It got a 9.
Oh.
It's like, I think it's like the third one in a 9 at the time too. Like,
did he crack it, or is it still a 9?
It's still a 9. I sold it to one of the guys in Shipshawana.
Man, how do you feel about recracking and regrading?
It depends. Like
obviously older stuff you don't really like. If it's like, if we're in Pokemon realm now, if you get an 8 or a 9 or even a 7 on certain old ass cards, like, that's still great.
Yeah, don't touch it. If it's like old cards and it gets like an 8, think of that as like, oh, I got a 10, but I was just a few years late.
Yep.
Like, that's how I thought about it. I did that with a Dark Charizard first edition.
Oh my god.
I sent that in and got an 8 on it, and it was like 3 times the value of the card. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that.
Exactly. One Piece is not so forgiving.
Yeah, I think so. With One Piece cards grading, cracking slabs and stuff like that, you really have to check it. Like, if you see whitening, don't bother.
Yeah, it's never gonna 10.
Yeah,
never.
But if you send something into PSA and you've looked it over, it's no whitening, anything like that, and you get a 9,
crack it. Yeah, because that Miss All Sunday I got from you, that was that top lip in the center right there. That was the most noticeable thing on the planet. I sometimes wonder if I take it out and just put some weight on it for a day or two, it could revive it. But also, I'm scared. Yeah. I don't like. Listen, folks. If you want to grade your cards, I am jealous of you because I am so anxious. I have so many cards that I want to send out to get graded, but I'm so nervous that, like.
Didn't you want to send out the Afro Luffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to grade the Afro Luffy, but then, like, when I finally had the confidence to place the order, I was like, no, bro, no. Someone's gonna yank it, dude. Yeah, someone's gonna yank this from me. I'm not.
That's the other thing too. Like, with how bad all of the card community is. Like, I'm not saying you guys are bad. I'm saying other people suck.
Yes, there are very terrible people in here.
Like the FedEx drivers that go through boxes and open up the box and like, oh, hey, look, there's a manga Shanks in here. That's mine now. Like,
yep. And then all they got to do is just get fired.
Yep.
Then nothing happens. You don't get your card back.
No.
You don't get a refund. Nothing.
You get your money back for sending the card.
Yep. That's literally it. They just refund you the shipping fees. It's like, oh, okay, great. Yeah. Let me just go bend over real quick in the corner for you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's really scary to do that. But, like, you have to figure out, like, for me, I took one of, like, I had a box for the parts for the parts department I work at.
Yeah, so they look like just car parts.
Yeah, it just looked like car parts. No one's gonna rip open car parts. Like, yeah, and car parts are they make a lot of car parts. Like, you don't.
There's not a lot of value in just some random fucking spark plugs or fucking goddamn.
Yeah. So I made the box as inconspicuous as I could, but I filled that thing up with so much foam that you would have thought you just got a box of foam sent to you.
That's so funny. They're all just laid perfectly flat at the bottom of the box with fucking 8 inches of styrofoam in there.
Dude, yeah, basically, like,
that's so
I had to fill up the box to make sure it didn't, like, the cards didn't move for one.
Yeah.
But, like, just to make it more of like okay, this isn't something that I want to rip into.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like,
low key for me, I think my first grading experience, I'm gonna spend the money to just fly to Beckett. That's straight up.
That's
because
fair.
Honestly, it's like a day. If you actually go in person, it's like a day or two you gotta wait. So if I fly out on a Thursday, land on a Friday like morning or some shit like that, get to Beckett's doors, and I'm like, hey, I got $4,000 worth of One Piece stuff I would need graded. They're gonna be like, all right, cool. Charge me whatever for because they have different fees as well for in person versus online. So like it'll be 100% cheaper that way, 100% faster, and I don't got to worry about no one stealing my cards.
Well, I also think I don't know how they do it exactly, but some of these bigger card shows they have like people there from the
like
companies.
Collecticons. I think they have a PSA and a Beckett.
We should go to Collecticon. I'm not
That
going to do
is-
Collecticon.
That is a very big like wish list item for me.
Let's do it.
In my life is to go to
It's
Collecticon.
around my birthday, so let's do it.
That'd be sick. When's your birthday?
It's October 10th.
Okay, bet.
I think it's the weekend of the 10th or something like that.
Okay, because that works. Because my son's birthday is the 27th.
Perfect. Yeah. So we'll be at Collecticon.
We'll be at Collecticon, guys. We're gonna hopefully be vlogging and everything like that too.
Yeah,
that'd be nuts. Can you imagine if we actually like are able to find the free time for that shit? Like that's gonna be, it's gonna be banging, bro.
I'm gonna make free time for it.
Yep, I'm gonna save. So I make an hour and like 27 to almost an hour and 30 minutes of PTO.
Yeah.
Every 30 I work because of the orange dude in office made it so. He passed a law that way.
Okay.
And
well, I wish I could get that.
It's only for like so like in factories like where I work.
Yeah.
PTO is mandatory. Like you literally cannot be a factory unless you offer PTO. If you don't, you're illegal. Or if you try to like stop your employees or try to like influence them in a way to not take their PTO, you could low-key take them to court.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we make jokes all the time about at my place about like let them try. We'll have Keller and Keller in this motherfucker quick as hell with their briefcases.
I mean, I got PTO for my job for like the first year that I worked there. Like I got 5 days, but I've already used 2 of them for the Shipshawana show, and I still have to use another one for one of the other Shipshawana shows coming up.
Oh my
gosh! And then I might use the last one for because I'm getting married in August.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so
hell yeah! Congratulations.
Both are invited and the kids, so we're working on invitations right now.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, but
we gotta rip packs at your wedding.
Yeah,
we have to rip packs at your wedding, bro.
Isn't August OP17?
Yes, and I'm literally hardcore saving for OP17.
Dude.
Real quick, for any collectors out there, skip this set.
Yes.
Get your alts that you want for like collectors reasons or whatever, or if you're really being in the meta and you want a full alt deck, go ahead. Other than that, skip the cases, skip the boxes, skip the double packs, skip the loose packs. Hard save for 17. This will be the 4th anniversary set with Elbath tied into it, which is literally what we're on right now. So this is the first time that we are literally 1 of 1 with the card game and the show.
Yeah.
Right? We don't know when the next set's going to be that they're going to do it like that.
Exactly.
And they're introducing a new rarity, a new Luffy rarity.
Which I'm really scared to figure out what it's going to be.
Me too.
It's going to be expensive. You already know it.
I'm hoping it's not another manga variant. I hope it's a completely new thing.
From what the leaks I've heard said, that the mangas are going to have a parallel again.
Yeah.
But they're going to be blue variant.
I heard rumors about that too.
Which I think would be fire.
Yeah.
Dude,
I hope they don't do it for every color though.
No. I hope
because
they don't
low key with the blues now, like if they leave it blue and red, then the reds I think will still keep their legitimate value just because of rarity. But if they continue that color line down, I think gradually all of them will slowly dwindle because now it's no longer such a scarcity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now people are not going to feel forced to just buy the red one because it's the only one that exists.
I think they should if they're going to do another color variant, they need to, for one, they shouldn't. For two, they can't do black.
No, I was just thinking that in my head. Black is impossible.
Yeah.
Unless they do white panels. Like all white text, everything like that.
Yeah, because that would make it so difficult. And I feel like a yellow manga would look disgusting.
Yeah, nasty.
Purple would be fantastic. Purple's my favorite.
I can see purple looking good.
Even though I got the black Yamato, but you know what? It's whatever. Purple is where my heart belongs. That's what really matters here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I had a whole little train of thought for this. I think I'm going back to black.
Oh yeah?
Straight up. Black. I know Black isn't anything. I know Black isn't super strong. Besides Yamato. Yamato's stupid. And anyone who's playing Yamato Hunter knows Yamato's dumb as fuck. It does. Who cares? If people talk about, oh, well, what if you don't hit the combo? You're gonna hit the combo,
dude.
You're never not hitting the combo.
You always will. You have so many different options of doing it. So if you run the Momonosuke build in there, you have on your 9 Dawn turn. If you don't have a 6 cost in hand, you go a 5 cost Momonosuke, a 2 cost was it Shibuya?
Is that the one that boosts it to 20?
Yes.
Yep.
You have to do it in that order because it's not an activate main for Shibuya. It's
she's on play. So you have to have Momo on
trash
field.
her, trash that, bring out Momonosuke, which gives Momonosuke rush. Then you can bring out the 6 cost, which gives the 6 cost rush. Then you swing with that. Then you do that. You
can go from 0 to 5.
You do that
in one turn, dude.
You do that. You have the event that brings it out from trash, which gives it rush.
Yep.
And it also trashes more of your cards, so you can hit more of the 8 costs.
Dude.
You have the actual 6 costs, which draws 1, trashes 1 every time it's played, and then you're not missing that combo. You're not. There's no way that if you're missing that combo, you built the deck wrong.
Yeah, you just don't have the right. You're not 4ing everything.
Yeah, you need to 4 all of the Yamatos.
Yep. If the name Yamato is on the card, it has to be a 4 of. I think Momo now with that combo, because in the beginning, no one was really doing that plus 20 to the little Momo to summon the big Momo. Everyone was kind of brushing off the Momo blocker because they're like, to be fair though, a 9 cost for 6,000 is crazy. That's a whole turn. Granted, you get to bring out a Yamato to then kickstart everything, but you could do so much more with that extra Dawn instead of doing just one big ass blocker that really isn't blocking shit.
It's not a big blocker either.
No.
And with how many things that we have that are unblockable now, it really hurts it.
Dude, and that listen, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I think they're going a little crazy with the whole unblockable shit. I think they need to slow it way down because blockers have been in my opinion, a core concept of the game since day one.
Katakuri.
Yep, Katakuri. The law blocker.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Blockers used to actually mean something. They used to be every deck building website or video I used to watch when I first joined the game was you got to have tens of this, tens of blockers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now it's people are like, oh yeah, you could maybe at this point you're maybe running six blockers because every color has unblockable now.
Dude, the starter deck Luffy, the ST29, getting the unblockable event. We have the new Boa Hancock that is I think it's a 7 cost
7/9, bro,
with unblockable that freezes a character.
Yep.
We have the unblockable Yamato. We have the Luffy that rests a blocker. Period. Doesn't have a cost amount. Doesn't have a power amount. Just rest a blocker on attack.
It's nuts, dude. There's no more. The game is going really, really aggro. It's going crazy aggro. I'm not mad about it at all.
Same.
Because honestly, I think if you get mad about how metas end up, then I truly don't think that you're in it for the long run. Because metas come and go regardless.
Yes.
We're never gonna have just a beautiful triangle meta every set. We're never gonna have a set where everyone's happy that these top 10 leaders are the top 10 leaders. You know what I mean? People are also going to always be upset because their pet leaders are now dog shit because of power creep or set rotation or whatever the case may be.
Please bring back Purple Black Luffy.
I don't know, bro. He's cracked, dude. He's cracked.
He's pretty good. He's not anywhere near where he used to be, but also
I say it's a completely new engine, which is I think what that deck needed because there's no its original mission was to do a little KO, a little ramp, get to your 10, fucking swing twice because you get the you'll take all your Dawn away, restand, swing again, win the game. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now it's get 30 cards in trash really quick. How fast can I get 30 cards in trash? Zombie Luffy, zombie Luffy, zombie Luffy, zombie Luffy. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's Nami, 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 Nami.
Speaking of Namis, dude, the wedding Nami's up again.
Oh no.
It
Oh,
is, dude.
Let me guess.
See.
It's like probably up in the hundreds now again, isn't it?
Oh, it's over the hundreds, dude.
Are we in the twos?
We're in the twos.
Stop. Gooners.
We're in the twos.
Look, bro. It's crazy.
246 market.
Oh my god. I don't even want to know what it's actually on TCG, bro. I don't even know what the listings are. It's probably gonna be like 6 left. 800.
Light plate
900.
at 230. And then after that, 256 for the lowest listing for that Nami.
Christ,
and
dude.
I'm gonna play it anyways because I like that card.
Exactly. Oh my
I got
God.
it when it was at its low. Y'all can deal with it. I'm playing it and I'm gonna have a good time.
Look, I commend everyone who alts their decks out. I alt a little bit, just if it's cheap. If they're cheap alts, I'll throw it in the deck. Yeah. I don't care. It's like, for example, my Kuzan, I have 2 Isho alts in there. Isho's $9. Yeah. Isho will never be more than $9. No. He may be $20 one day. Who knows?
I don't know,
Kuzan
man. This new Kuzan deck coming out.
Did you see the Kobe blocker?
I did not.
So he's I think it's a 2-1 or a 2-2. All I remember is that he's a 2 cost.
Yeah.
And he lets you draw 2. I think it's draw 1, trash 1. Now that doesn't seem too crazy until your leader ability procs, and also that it's just a helpful like 2-dom play.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, for example, if you don't have Tashigi in your hand, if you're going second, you're doing nothing until bluegrass, and if you don't have bluegrass, you're really doing nothing until either Kuzan or Gart.
Like the one video that didn't record.
Yeah, literally. So giving us not only just because another thing I always thought is there's no cheap blockers for just blue.
Yeah.
That are still in rotation, other than some like really, really terrible ones that you're not running even with the scarcity.
Yeah.
But this one is good. It helps us cycle. And like I said, it's only 2, so you can do your Garp turn. And then on top of that, let's say you do Sakazuki instead of Kuzan. So now you're getting that 1 on your leader or 1 on your Isho, and then with your 2 extra remaining Dawn, instead of putting it on there to swing to try to like clear board, you can now play a little bit more defensively.
It does help out a lot. That deck needed some help.
It needs leader. Here's the thing. At this point, if they're gonna keep printing out leaders that get power boosts, every leader from this point moving forward needs a card or a leader effect that lets them do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because genuinely, for example, I'm hardcore playing Emu because I'm insane. I'm mad in the head.
This unblockable event, unblockable characters.
I'm not doing terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not, because look I just switch up the playstyle. And if I know I'm going against an aggro deck, I'm not trying to survive until 10. I don't care anymore. I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to have any opportunity to do a 10 elders. They're going to keep on trying to swing at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I may keep 1 in hand in case I find an opportunity to, but for the most part, I'm just worrying about playing out my guys for cheap with my stage.
Yeah.
Because on 10, I stage. Norse Juro, if I already have oh god, I already forget it. He's the 7/7. He's a 7/5 2K that boosts everything up to 7,000. Yeah, I think it's Jupiter. Yeah, if I have that already out now, boom, I have a 3 cost 7K rush that has -2. I can play out the Mercury guy, the bird, the giant flame bird.
Yeah.
I can play him out for 3, trash a card in hand, take out a 5. A 3/5 blocker that takes out a 5.
Yeah. I mean,
let me tell you,
I don't think Emu will ever be top deck again, but you know what?
I think low-key there's a chance it can get new support in the 17 set. And I can't tell you because you're not that far yet. I know, but this is manga shit. This isn't even in the anime yet, per se. Okay, like we may get a glimpse of him in the anime, judging on the pacing for this season shit. But all I can say is Emu becomes relevant in Elbath.
Okay.
OP17 is heavily centered around Elbath.
We just get another Emu leader.
I don't think a leader. I think just support. because this came out in 13. We're in 16 now.
Yeah.
Usually when like how I've kind of noticed a little bit of a pattern. It's usually 3 to 4 sets. Like it's like let's say 13. So it came out 13, 17. That's 3 to 4 sets. Now we should see some level of support for it because Emu isn't a bad deck.
It's not.
If you're not facing like the crazy like aggro shit, you're stomping.
I don't think he's top 10, but I think he's
he's like top
close.
20. Top 20 at least. I don't know where in the top 20, but I'll say top 20 because
he still stomps out a lot, dude.
Yeah, anything like I said, anything like I've had crazy close matchups and I've even won against NL. Purple NL.
Oh, really?
Because like I said, you just have to switch up your play style. Everyone gets real set in stone with these toolbox decks. We're like, I gotta do this, I have to do this. There's no other play method. That's not true.
Right.
I completely took out my Mary Joie stage out of my deck. It's the 1 cost one that turns everything like 1 cheaper. Terrible card. Absolutely dog shit. Listen, it's not good because even if like you're trying to play, like if you're going on the odd curve, sure it gets your 10 elders out. You're still waiting that extra turn.
But it goes good into the mirror match, and that's why it was being used.
Okay, I'm not that. I was never an Emu follower back then when Emu was like really great.
There is an Emu card that specifically lets you destroy
KO
the 7
stage.
cost.
Yeah. Is it only the 7?
Only the 7 cost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever paid attention to the wording on that. I just use it as counter.
yeah. Which most of the time you're going to do. But if you ever get into that, the mirror match.
Yeah.
It is really good to just, all right, get rid of it. I still have my Marie Joie.
You know what really hurts, actually? Facing Lucy.
Oh,
I completely, because like I said, I'm not originally an Emu player, so I don't know the matchups or nothing. I completely forgot Lucy has that event, the flame fire fist or whatever.
Double attack.
Yeah, double attack. Get your stage gone. -8,000. I was like, oh no! What the fuck? Workery. Workery's my favorite card in the game, bro. I swing with Workery. I swear to God, if I don't find a Saturn on 4 and I have a Workery on 4, and I'm swinging for 7 next turn if I don't have a better play. Because what are you going to do? You're going to give me a free card? Or are you going to let my blocker restand? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Emu is so much, like, the reason why I really am having fun with Emu is because of him being trapped in that toolbox. You can think of you're not trapped in combo thinking still.
Yeah.
In response thinking. You're just trapped in, like, the cards you can really keep. But even then, I showed you, I'm teching in Sabo. Because that's honestly a great, 8 Dawn turn if I'm able to survive in these, higher, what do you call it? Board spammy decks.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a lot of shit can bring shit back, or there's, KO protection. But if I can KO the KO protection and then a 5 cost something, I'm chilling. And then I have a 9k swing before I 10 elders if I want to.
Yeah, I feel like that Sabo was really slept on, but I also feel like it's because of how specific it was. Because it's an 8 that kills a 5 and a 3.
But back in the day, let me tell you, because I've been playing black since OPO 7.5 to 8. Literally, Ice Age, that card, you're taking out a 7 and a 5. You're taking out a 9 and a 3. If you have 2 Ice Ages in your hands, you're taking out a 9 and a 7 for 10.
Which is insane.
Which is bonkers banana. Now, granted, you're not doing that because that's 4 cards out of hand with the on-play effect making you trash a card from hand.
Yeah.
But still, the power was there. You had that option. There were a few times where I had done an Ice Age on some shit because they had a chump blocker and then something that 7 cost that I didn't want on the board anymore.
Yeah.
And so I completely agree with you. He was the most slept on secret rare that there ever was.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, low key, I need to take a quick bathroom break. So we're going to take a pause. If you want to, we can hit stop on there.
The On and Off Meta Podcast. We'll be right back after this little break. Now let's get back to the On and Off Meta Podcast.
OP16 leaders.
So the rest. So we talked about a few of the OP16 leaders already. The one I really want to yap about for a second is Goofy, Luffy, Green, Blue, Impel Down, Luffy. At first, I did not have. I was kind of like praying that was going to be a bad deck because I'm tired of Luffy leaders being so expensive. But no, but
This one's cheap for the most part because a lot of it's just rares.
Is the ult for it really not that expensive?
I don't think the ult's too expensive.
I thought it was like $50 right now.
Go ahead and keep talking. I'll look it up for you.
All right, but no, that deck is kind of like nuts. The aggression on it is absolutely insane. I don't know if it has better aggression than the Enel, like the purple Enel deck does, but holy shit, you can play 5 cards and have 5 cards right back in your hand. The re-grab ability is so insane. Like, you're never down on cards. The only way you're down on cards is if you come against me at locals when I play Blackbeard. But dude, it's nuts. Like, Emu, don't even try it. Don't even try it. If you're an Emu player and you think OP16 might be a chance for you to come back, it's not. Unless you're like a veteran Emu player and you know how to change and adapt play styles to the meta. It's unless you're insane like me, it's such a bad matchup. So, I know that Black Yellow Teach is really good into it still.
Black Yellow Teach is fantastic, mainly because since you have access to yellow, you have access to Wiper. Wiper wipes his whole board.
That's very true. We talked about that too in the pilot episode. If you guys haven't seen that yet, go check that out as well on the channel. But yeah, no, I remember that. That's why I'm teching in that one Celestial Dragon dude. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Rosewald.
Yeah, Saint Rosewald. He, as long as you're only controlling, and this is for all you Emu players out there, if you're only controlling Celestial Dragons on the field, trash 1 card from hand, and you can KO 2 3 cost characters.
Yep.
And he's 3 cost. So then you do that, you pop him. You put him down, you get the KO, and then if you haven't already used your leader ability,
you can still grab an extra card from it. It works out really good, honestly, because like the big issue, the big like scary things are really small in that. Actually, like
Mr. 4 or whatever, the blade guy. It's Mr. 4, right? The blade guy, or is it Mr. 3?
Mr. 3 is the one that freezes something. And then you have
Mr.
1. It's Daz. He's the one that you attach 1 Don, and he becomes the same base as your opponent's leader.
Yeah, opponent's leader, and then
which is really good against.
Wait, no, isn't that Mr. 2 Bon Clay that does that?
He also does that.
Oh, so him and Mr. 1 do the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's just, I think Mr. 2 is a 2,000. Well, Mr. 2 is a 1,000, and Mr. 1 is a 2,000. I could have those mixed.
Yeah, somewhere around it. We'll have the correct shit up for you guys. Don't worry.
Sure. But yeah,
no, that it's like I said, you play 5 cards out, you take your whole hand, you're like, all right, bet. Boom! I got this all out on 5 Dawn.
Yep. And with the Impel Down Boa, the what we talked about earlier with the unblockable Boa, that also freezes anything not Luffy.
Yep.
It's gross. Like,
which sucks because obviously that yellow, no one wants to run up against the new yellow rush Luffy.
No.
And also I'm pretty sure if you're gonna run up against the Bell Luffy playing Goofy Luffy, you're not gonna want to pop that restand event, because now you're gonna make that Luffy potentially like a 20,000 power character or whatever the hell his ability works. Like, so that restand event,
I lost with Black Yamato because of that restand event.
I lost to that shit too. I'm like wondering what they're holding 7 for, because I'm still learning the set. I'm like, what is he gonna play? Is he gonna play another unblockable Boa? Nope. Whole board back up, baby.
Restands, yeah.
I was like, okay.
It's such a good event, and I'm really glad that it got locked to him.
Yes, most definitely.
Because it's a green event that for Impel Down, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, because if it was blue, Buggy would be much better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Buggy would have so many 6K swings, but, I mean, there's an event that he has that also buffs them all to 7.
Yep. I do. I think I remember seeing that card.
So that comboed with the
Dude, with the restand event too,
that would be disgusting.
It'd be
So
game
many
over.
7,000 power swings
coming
like,
straight at you, bro. It's
I
game.
feel like the Daz Bones and the Mr. 2 really work well against Roger because of the base power of the leader. It's a 7.
Very true.
It's a 7,000 power swing, but you have the 1 Don attached, so he has to give you at least a 2K every time.
That's very true. And plus, honestly, with the amount of 6K leaders out, it's a 7 no matter what.
Yep.
No matter what, you have a 2+7 swing coming at you.
Yeah, that's another thing too, actually. Not just OP16, but ST31. I'm sorry, ST30. The
red
new,
Luffy leader, right?
Yeah,
yep.
Red, green, Luffy, and Ace. Dude, that deck out of the box, pretty good.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, so the leader ability helps board protection because it gives everything on your board plus 3K.
Yeah, which is
nuts. Insane. And
nuts.
It's a 4 life, which we have not. We've seen a higher life leader at 6,000 power, but that was Newgate that was destroying himself as he went along. So this is a 4 life 6K leader that has we have a 6,000 power Luffy you can play out for 2 Don.
Yeah,
which is it's
power
insane.
creep at its finest. Dude.
Yeah, dude, a 2 for 6 is insane. You have the
if you play that in the red Ace, it's a 2/6 rush.
Yep, because I think it has to have your leader has to have a Ace.
Yeah, an Ace name, and that counts because it's this full name, but it's still the Ace name.
Yep.
So it still triggers.
Yep, and then you have another 6,000 power Ace that on play you rest 2 Don, gives it rush. You have a Luffy that rests blockers.
Yep.
Like
if you wanted to be really crazy, you could also just throw in 2 blocker Namis just for the shits and giggles and be like, I have a blocker that's rested 2 of your 7s. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna restand 5 Don on my turn, and I have all these events in hand. Go ahead, try me.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like there was a guy at locals yesterday that played just 1. He didn't take 2 and get all the SRs or anything. Just 1 of the starter decks, and he did pretty good. Like,
what did you think? What was his ratio? Do you remember?
He was 3-2, and that was his second week playing.
That's unheard of. Just being able to take a 1-piece deck straight out of box and damn near winning locals without getting your extra copies in.
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
It's a very strong deck, and I think that there's going to be some more. It needs a little bit of things here and there to make it super competitive, but it's going to be amazing.
What I'm not really too excited for with that deck though is the scalping because of the chance of a god deck.
Yeah,
and I know it's already been confirmed that there's the English versions of them and stuff. I've seen people on Marketplace already trying to sell them for like $5,000, unopened or whatever. Like they just have it out of the box.
I mean, Fantasy selling them for $25, dude. Like
I love our game store. For the most part, they hold stuff, but at the same time, they do some questionable things. I'm just like, come on, man.
They've actually gotten a little bit better on pricing than Rivals.
See, I can't speak on them. I've never been, because when they were originally Warehouse,
yes,
everyone was telling me to stay away. Everybody, because also I was new. Yep. So it wasn't worth me going for $10, no participation pack, just to maybe win a box, which we know I'm not winning a box if I'm facing players who have been here since day one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rivals, I do like the shop. I like the people. They're fantastic people. And I get with the new location, they got to make up some money.
Yep.
However, it's not my issue.
Yep.
It's not. I didn't tell you guys to move. I didn't tell you, hey, the guy you're working with
was to commit like tax fraud or some shit, right?
What was the it's not embezzled, but he was taking money from people saying, hey, I'm putting it into this and you will get X amount in return. I will take the rest, but it didn't give anybody their money.
Oh, so just a pyramid scheme, like a
kind of. But like there was a guy, one of the guys there that was suing him for I think $3 million because he took $3 million from him.
Oh my
And
god!
it was back in like 2014, and he never got anything back. There was another like 3 people that were suing for $500,000 to this guy.
Well, that's how the warehouse started. Was that $3 million? That's how they got the shops open. That's why you could sell everything cheap. He said, "Shit,
Yep.
they gave me this. I'm about to give it to y'all. Fuck it."
So like I understand that they had that transitional period where they're still trying to get this building up and running again, because right now I think they're only at 70% capacity.
Oh my god!
Which is for a long time it was only at 30, but they just finally got to 70. And their new play area is really nice. I do like their new setup. I think it looks really good.
Is there still no participation pack though?
That's the other thing. They still charge $5 even if they can't give you a pack.
It should also make it to where you have to give participation packs, because at the end of the day, if I'm coming in there and I'm spending money and I've just spent all this money on my deck, right, and I don't win, give me a damn one booster pack, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't want to play $5 to lose and
go home with just 2 fucking little sliver packs that I'm never opening.
Yeah,
they're just gonna sit in a giant white stack until they topple over.
I have a giant stack of them.
So
already.
do I. I have like 3 double decks worth of those fucking things
it's
unopened.
Stupid. But
everyone tells me just sell them for $5 a pop. Just go to a card show, sell them $5 a pop. I'm like, who's gonna buy this?
No,
I
put mine in $1. Like I have like a top of an ETB.
Yeah.
I just put all of like my dollar cards in there, and then I also have the participation packs for like 2 for $1.
Yeah, which makes the most sense because they're common bullshit ass cards.
Exactly. So I feel like 50 cents a pack isn't bad, and if you want 2 of them, there you go.
Yep.
Like,
and eventually you'll make something back from it if you like, especially if there's someone who, like some whatnot seller.
Yeah.
It's like, give me this whole thing, fucking $50.
Say less.
Shit, that's 10 visits that you just repaid for me. Thank you, sir.
Yep, exactly. And now I can go and take that and get something I actually care about.
Also, I think Bandai should, because like I see it in a lot of other stores that you get like packs per wins.
Yes.
At locals.
They used to do that when it was at warehouse. They used to do it where you would like first place would get a booster box.
Yep.
They actually had one where the first place got a case. Like
holy shit.
Like they used to give out good pricing, and then they just dwindled down to where, all right, you won, here's your winner pack.
Congratulations, it's half bent already.
Yeah,
you don't care about it in the box.
Yep.
Dude, that's how fantasy feels sometimes. Like I feel like going through the sea of all these sweaty motherfuckers, it's like, thanks for just my winner pack. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Shanks. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the cheapest out of this.
Every time, man. Every time.
I'm never gonna see that McDonald's Luffy promo. Never. But fucking no, I just think that should be a requirement. I think like, cause that's what what's it called? The League of Legends one, Riftbound.
Riftbound. Yeah.
Riftbound. Do you know like at tournaments, like you just get $250 in your hand, you win a Riftbound tournament.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and at locals, at our place, they do packs per win for the League of Legends shit.
Well, it's not that big of a TCG, and I get product is hard to get for One Piece right now because of how many different people are trying to get into it.
Yeah.
But you know what? When I see you have OP 13 boxes, you have like 12 of, you have a full case of them out on the shelf. You have OP 15 boxes all on the shelf. And they had OP 16 boxes all on the shelf.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Well, no. Today.
Today?
Yeah. I was there today.
Oh, Rivals.
No.
No, Fantasy? Fantasy did?
Yes.
Fantasy's a Gold Star store, bro?
I don't know.
Because those are the only people who got the 13 reprints were Gold Star level stores.
Yeah. Well, they have some there.
That's nuts. And
I get
$450 a box?
300.
300.
Which is not bad considering the market.
Bro, that's like
yeah,
I can't think about it. No.
Yeah, no. I thought about it. I thought about it too, but like at the same time, dude,
unless I got to pick the first box out of that case.
Yep.
There would be no other way.
Yeah, exactly. And I know some scalper's gonna go pick them all up and then sell them for $450. But you know what? Not my problem, because I
Nope.
don't have to sell them.
No.
You know what?
And it's cardboard at the end of the day, folks. And
Exactly.
no matter what the value of that said cardboard is, at any given moment, some Joe Schmo can come out and say, this is all worthless.
Yep.
And now everyone's going to be like, oh, fuck, this is all worthless. So, take every opinion you hear from us, from anywhere, from anybody. Just remember, everything is finite. This shit could be gone. It happens to TCGs all the time. Bandai famously. Yes. Everyone threats, like every other set, someone's crying about, oh, this is it for One Piece. Here's the Bandai train leaving the station. And it's just like, everyone's just gotta calm down.
Digimon's still going, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, and Gundam's still going really strong too.
Yes.
I've seen some of the Gundam arts. I don't understand anything about the game. I don't know about they talk about bases and camps and shit. I'm like, nope. I just know Monkey D. Luffy. I know 5 Dawn. Papa 5, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know.
Yep.
Man. But no, dude, I think too, I'm so excited to see what happens when we get into these like the newest sets, because once we get into full worldwide release, the power creep's gonna slow way the fuck down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's gonna get back to where we're having sets that are dog shit, like OPO 8, OPO 7. Those boxes are still sitting below 300 a piece on TCG Play right now. Like, it's gonna get back to a really good point. And I also think the market will get back to a point where it's gonna be a 50-50, where we're not too heavily player based and we're not too heavily market, like collector market.
Yeah.
Because like back in the day, around like 9 to 10, that's kind of like where we were. We were in that middle point because 10 was kind of dog shit. 9 was great for not just players but collectors. That's kind of 9 is really, if you look at the numbers, 9 is where everything started.
Yeah.
The boom happened at 9. The moment they released that new Luffy manga, the Shanks manga, the Teach manga, like it was all 4 of them, right? That was in OPO 9 that you could pull.
So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then all their wanted posts, like OPO 9 and then 13 have some of the craziest value. And OPO 5, it's literally all of the anniversary sets.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling people, hardcore save for 17, skip 16. 16's cool if you're wanting to play the leaders. Other than that, apart from a couple SPs, you know what I mean, like that we talked about.
The SPs are cool.
SPs are cool. The Navy Admiral leaders are like a little whatever in my opinion.
Yeah.
I was like, who asked?
It's like the first, isn't this kind of like the first villains that we got for manga cards?
Yeah.
Which,
on the non-protagonist side of things.
They're not villains though. Are
No.
they? Like they are, but
Akaiji, he's the villain.
Yes.
He's the villain. Let me tell you. Donut Maker, yeah, he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
Kuzan is, I'd like to say he's like a chaotic neutral.
He is.
You know what I mean? And then I won't, because you're very close as well, I won't say too much about Barcelona. Barcelino, right? That's how you say it. Barcelino, yeah.
Yep.
Because there's for all my manga readers and people who are fully caught up, we know he I'll say this, he's not as bad as you may think. That's all I can say. Well, he's not as bad as you may think.
I mean, the whole gimmick is that the government doesn't really know what's going on because of Emu, is what I...
Yeah. I think Akaiji, or I'm butchering the hell out of his name. I know I am. Aokiji, right? Is that what it is? It's Aokiji?
Is it Sakazuki? Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah, Sakazuki.
Yeah, I don't remember what his...
First name is?
First name, yeah. I don't...
Yeah, but Sakazuki, basically. There we go. I know. I'm pretty sure he knows. I'm pretty sure he's up there with it. You know what I mean? I think once you hit his like level of like head marine or whatever the hell they call it,
he's just an ass,
dude. Straight dickhead. But no, I thought we would. Could you imagine if we would have gotten a Whitebeard manga? We should look at. It was either supposed to happen in 02 or it was supposed to happen in this set, and it didn't happen. And I'm sad because to me, there's gonna be no other reason.
Would he even get an SP for him?
No.
I get that the Ace one is cool, but we needed.
Whitebeard just needs more he's getting a lot more representation right now. But like still the fact that he doesn't have a manga and we have a Roger manga, and we have a Blackbeard manga.
Yeah.
And now allegedly leaks are saying we're getting a fucking goddamn Big Mom manga. If we get a Big Mom manga, I'm gonna be so upset. And then a third Shanks 3.0 manga. Like, what are we doing,
dude? The 17 ones that I saw was Big Mom, it was Kaido, and then Shanks again, and
people are trying to say Loki might be a manga one, and I'm like, I don't think he'll get a manga in this.
No,
I don't think.
I think we need to introduce Loki into the game first before we do that. Like, why don't we have Loki yet?
Like he just can't. Like, listen, y'all, we just seen him in the anime.
Yeah.
We don't need him taking over the entire game.
No, we don't.
And that new leader better be Frankie.
It better be.
That new leader.
There's
has
also
to be
been
Frankie.
rumors about it being every leader is going to be monocolor.
Yep, I did see leaks about that
so
too.
that'd be pretty cool too.
Yep, because we don't have a lot of sets have mixed leaders recently.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Like we'll get like one solid, and then there'll be 4 mixed.
Yeah, because this one we got a red, and then we got a purple, and then we got a black yellow, and a
yellow.
black.
Yep. So this one, yeah, they're starting to move a little bit. This one, I think we got 2 multicolored and then 4 monocolored, right? Or 3 mono, 2
3
multi.
Mono, 2, 3 mono and 2 multi.
And then the set before we had Penel, Bell Luffy, not Yamato, Rebecca, and then maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe they have kept the same format. But I could have swore we had one set that we had like 4 fucking multicolor leaders.
I wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
Someone will tell us in the comments if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I'm excited for OP17. I'm not really too excited about this meta because I already know how the meta is going to be. It's going to be Blackbeard. It's going to be Anel. It's going to be either Goofy Luffy or Blue Yellow Nami. And those are my predictions.
Yeah, from what I've been seeing already, Teach is definitely up there.
Yep.
Anel is still up there.
It's going to be for a minute.
Originally, it was the Goofy Luffy up there.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to stay for long.
No, they're going to find ways to... Everyone's going to find ways to counter
There's
that
so
aggression.
many ways to counter him already, but like...
I found out that like starving him it is hard to do per se, but if you just like are only worried about his board until you are like big bodied or just have enough like over 7K swings on your board, he's done.
Yep.
He's done. You can let him take his life at that point because he's not gonna be able to counter out of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking one thing too I wanted to say really quickly too about black decks. I think low-key black decks are such a fun color to play. Really fast, all the people out there. If you're like looking for something new, something fresh, try a black deck. Don't from OP9 and up. Try Blackbeard. Try Emu. Try Yamato. What's another one that's fully out there that you could still play? I think that might be honestly it right now. Oh yeah, Blackbeard.
The new one.
No, that's black yellow. I'm talking about mono black.
Okay,
mono black.
Mono black, fine, but
black yellow Teach. If you want to meta it up, is a crazy good deck. Let me tell you, it is a crazy.
If we're gonna get the mixed ones in there though, I think Brooks fun.
Brooks great.
Brooks cheap and fun.
Black, like you just said earlier, black purple Luffy's great.
Yes, black purple Luffy.
I hear a lot of amazing things about both Kobe and Sabo.
Dude,
Sabo's crazy. Low key, if Sabo gets he gets his pieces out, bro, it's game.
He's getting a starter deck too.
I know.
Next month he's getting a starter deck. Like,
that's why you see his leader fluctuating all the time from 20 to 35, 20 to 40, 40 down to 25. It's crazy. The speculation prices are going nuts.
Dude, like from the cards we've seen, I haven't seen anything too crazy yet, but they also haven't given us the SRs. So
no, and that's usually like one of the last cards that they drop on the reveals, unless they're like some groundbreaking shit that they just can't hold off and want to flex immediately. Like, we're about to break the game today, fellas.
Like when they introduced purple black Luffy, the beer Luffy.
Yep.
Dude.
That was one of the first reveals. Yeah,
that one was insanely good for so long.
Now it's just Maharaga victim.
It is. It's really sad.
Like you're getting your on play and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like you're never attacking again unless you unless you Nami it back out.
Yeah.
Which is a devastating combo. If you look at our last video, we did a lot of like a little play testing just between 2 of our leaders that we liked a lot. and that shit comes up when you're playing purple black Luffy, peanut butter Luffy. That shit comes up, and it is devastating.
Yeah.
No Don left. Oh, that's fine. 8 Nami. Swing with my now 7 leader with my 7 rusher. It's crazy. It's absolutely devastating.
And the effect doesn't leave when he leaves. The effect only
leaves after the end of turn, right?
Yeah, at the end of the opponent's turn. Unlike the zombie Luffy, which is another good one you can play out. Like,
yeah, dude, that zombie Luffy. I've honestly been like, it's really dumb to want to think this, but I want to put it in Emu just to be a 7K leader.
So
I'm so tired of staying at stuck at 5.
But you can do that. Yeah, I think that would be a good combo.
But you have to think about it, right? Just on the 10 Elders thing, because the 10 Elders is still a good card to play out, right?
Yes.
Getting a full reset and like being able to swing your whole board out and then essentially re-protect it because you're just how I view it is it's restanding.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're at locals, you can look at somebody, if you're 10 Elders, and just be like, I'm going to 10 Elders. We can just skip me trashing all of these cards and removing all of this Dawn.
I'll just bring this other one back out, or these the 2 blockers back out, you know?
And I'll just restand these guys, call it good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, it would be nuts to be, because Emu sucks going first.
Yes.
Even with, the stage helps you, because now you get to do shit a little bit more cheap cost. Not the 1 cost stage, the 7 cost stage.
Yes.
I am such a huge fan of the 7. I really, like, I understand the 1 is for the mirror, but still, even I feel like with that, I might not even play the stage in the mirror. Like, why waste the time at that point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could keep it in my hand, make you watch you count how many of those events you're trashing.
Don't you have to, for the 10 drop, don't you have to rest another Dawn?
Yes.
To activate its ability?
Yes.
So that would be why.
So but
you
here's
can play
the deal.
him out for 9, and then you can rest the Dawn to use him.
Yeah, if you do like the 1 cost one for the match, like that's what I'll say is like in that matchup, if the mirror matchup still play the 1 against them, but like any other matchup on the planet, fuck that shit. Get it out of your deck. Get it out of your deck. Emo right now is so unpopular, you don't need to have it in your deck.
You don't. It's fine.
But like the only thing that keeps me away from that Luffy is losing that 7,000 when I pop my 10 Elders, because everything dies on that field.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then it's like, I don't want to play over anything to get my Luffy back.
You know what might be good? Putting the Yamatos in.
Unblock. No.
Hear me out. The 6 cost.
Okay.
You activate main, bring out the unblockable one.
Okay.
The on KO for that brings the 8 cost back out.
That's true.
Does it read that it trashes all your characters or KOs all of your characters?
That
will matter in that aspect.
I think it does say KO or
if it says KO, then you can just bring the 6 cost back out and then activate main and bring the 8 cost back out.
Yeah, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. But then what would you play over it?
Play over the
I'd play over the Saturn, I think.
Yeah.
Like I'd pop the Saturn ability, get the search off, you know what I mean, and then play it over that, because I don't want to get rid of blockers. I don't want to get rid of my 7,000 boost, and the Nurse Juros is the best card Emu runs. A 7,000 swing to minus 2K, beautiful.
Yeah. So we'll
That's
have
crazy
to look
tech.
at it. We'll have to look at it after.
Yeah, I'm gonna sim test that tonight. Actually,
let me know, because that I feel like that might do okay.
It might do. It's gonna be like. If it works, no one's gonna believe that it works.
Right.
No one's gonna believe you.
Don't start checking black Yamato stuff into every black deck yet. But
most Emu fucking players are probably listening to me right now anyway. Like, who is this guy? What is this dude yapping about right now? Listen, I don't play this game normally, guys. Like, if I did, I'd have more winter cards in my back pocket right now, but I don't. So listen. Just take what I say with a grain of salt. This is all creative bullshit. It's all goofs. That's what the podcast is about.
Yeah, it's on and off meta, dude. Like off meta, that would be a cool off meta thing, you know?
Yep. On meta, we ain't bringing it. We ain't bringing it. We're gonna stick to the toolkit. Tech in your, what did we say his name was? St. Rosalind?
Rosewald.
Rosewald. If you are trying to play Emu, Rosewald something like Rose something.
Yes.
Trashes a card, KO's 2-3 cost, amazing
those
for
in.
this meta against Penel, against Buggy, against Goofy Luffy, and shit. Honestly, if you have really nothing on board yet, and Blackbeard already has 3 cards on the field, pop them.
Yep.
What are you gonna minus 2,000 on? My zero power character? KO my guy. Whatever. I already took out your 2 dudes now. You're not gonna you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what I started doing in those matchups too. Is like with the Blackbeard matchups, you always wanna, like any other deck facing him, you really want to try to swing either with your biggest shit first instead of your smallest shit, or try to swing with what you got before you play something different. You know what I mean? Because every single time you're gonna get hit with one of those stupid abilities, regardless. And I'm seeing Blackbeard's teching in Stussies.
Yes, I've been seeing that too, and I hate it.
I hate
honestly.
it a lot. It
Yeah.
hurts when you did not know that was the thing until they pop it on you.
Yeah. Like Stussy's a really good black staple card, and it stayed a really good black staple card for a really long time.
Emu ran it for a long ass time. I saw in deck list that I was looking at, but I think for Emu now, you gotta be fast. Emu's just, you have to be fast. You're a 4-life leader mono, which is already a setback because you're not, base monos get 5 regardless, unless you're starter deck yellow Luffy who gets 6. But we're not going to talk about that.
So stupid.
So yeah, I think honestly, if you're a new Emu player or you're an Emu player that put the deck down for a minute, take it from somebody who's being really fresh with it. The deck still slaps. It's still great. Just play a little bit more aggressively, and you will see. I'm telling you, ignore all the fucking matchup results. I hate when people try to base decks solely off of matchup results, like on Gum Gum and all that shit. They're like, well, this has a red, all the shit's red, so we're not playing this.
Yep.
Those are not you.
No.
You know what I mean? That's not who you are. You don't what if you pick up the deck and you're the greatest? You become number 1. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So never let people control what you want to play out there in the hobby. All right, guys? Like, you play what you want to play. If it's dog shit, it's dog shit. If it makes you have fun at the end of the day, great. It's like I always used to say, and I'm gonna still say it regardless, a winner card at the end of the day can be as little as $5.
Got a point.
Alrighty. I think we have hit a good amount of time. What you think?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I did want to talk about the OP16 leaders a little bit more, but...
Okay, bet. Because I yapped about Goofy Luffy. You yap about Blackbeard.
Yeah, Blackbeard.
I know you got some fucking shit for Blackbeard, dude.
He's really strong with a lot of those a lot of those characters that you're playing out just to use your leader ability. They draw you an extra card.
Yep.
Which is a strong thing to have, because in theory, the black-yellow Teach, he is supposed to be like Doflamingo. But
Purple Doflamingo.
The purple Doflamingo, like, the biggest worry for me going into the Teach was that your hand size is just going to get so small from all of these, like, you're just trashing a card to use these leader abilities. But since those characters usually have a draw a card, then you do something, it really, really helps it out.
Like the giant dude, Song Wolf, who gives you 7k base power for your leader.
Yep.
That shit's bonkers.
Yeah.
Ground Death that every day. If you're a black deck, hit that with Ground Death before you touch it.
For sure.
Dude, I'm telling you, actually, that might be the best tech in the universe for Black Yellow Teach.
Yes.
Is Ground Death, because he doesn't have anything past 5 that has a crazy on KO ability.
No.
The biggest is Song Wolf, which is 4.
Yep. Yeah, because after that, a lot of the times once you get into the bigger numbers, he's just wanting to, okay, I'm going to block with the blocker, and then I'm going to use leader ability to make you swing into the blocker, which you start dwindling down the hand size. So, I don't know. I think Teach is obviously going to be around, and he's going to be really strong for a while.
I'm predicting like 3 sets.
Yeah. And he's also, like, a lot of the new stuff is all trigger stuff too, so it really, really helps out.
Yeah, because there's also a way, like, I mean, think about the 8-10 Teach. You
Yeah.
get to literally cherry pick what card you want to put at the top of your
And
life.
That's being put into so many.
Yeah, because it's not leader locked.
No, it's not.
What, really?
Why did we not leader lock that?
Like, we leader locked the hell out of Mono Teach, but we decided, okay, fuck it. 2 colors. Everyone can come party with Teach, bro. Fuck it. We got Boa Hancock in here. Canonically, that's never fucking happening.
No,
They
no.
hate each other,
No,
so
exactly. And also Nami. And Nami has a searcher that can search for him. Like, what are we doing?
or if you want to run the Jewelry Bonnie yellow searcher, right? Or there's like what's the yellow searcher that searches triggers? Lilith. You can find him with the Lilith searcher too in other yellow decks.
Yeah.
I'm seeing purple yellow Robin running him in the shit.
Yeah, because it's good.
It's just a great card.
It is.
It's yellow power creep slop to its finest. But no, I know you got some shit for everyone out here. You got her out. You got the deck showcased.
Yeah.
Tell us about Yamato, and I'm gonna yank that.
All right. Yamato is fantastic. The people that were doubting Yamato are wrong.
Are praising Yamato now.
Yeah, everyone's super excited for Yamato. I was wrong. Don't put Hakuba in the deck. There's not a good time to do it.
No.
Because if you go first, if you don't already have it in hand on your 5-Don turn, there's no reason to play it. And on top of that, you would much rather want to play the 4-cost Hikinojo, so you can search and get more into trash. You would much rather do that.
Or even the ace, right? The 5-cost ace you would rather have
the
played
ace
out.
is even better, because then you get something that's attaching Arrested Dawn, which I lost because I didn't have
an extra Dawn swing.
That one extra Dawn. I brought the 6-cost out of trash, and the leader was a 6K leader, and I couldn't swing with it. So because of that, he had the perfect amount of counter and 1 life to make it happen. So don't play Hakuba. Not good. Get it out of there.
Bait
I think
as hell.
I think it's better to run, instead of 4 Hakuba, run 2 of the ace and 2 ground death.
Yeah, I like that ratio.
So you get ground death. If you get it, good. If you don't, oh well. You know, like, it's just an extra 1,000.
And plus, like I
versus
said,
the
it does
regular.
help you on that Teach matchup.
It does.
With all
It
of his
does.
on KOs, like the heavier ones.
So,
And even the Nami matchup, it
Yep.
really helps you take care of the Namis.
yeah, or the Robin. 7 cost.
Well, no, because ground death only hits 5s, right?
You can get cost manipulation in there too if you really need to.
Yeah, you could low key text him in there.
or if you figure it out, but at the same time, whatever.
It's counter, people. It's 1K counter, 1 cost counter.
Yeah, it's a 1 cost for 4,000 power.
Yeah, and you have 10 in trash within 2 turns already.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the way you really want to play that is just pile up the trash and just start swinging some 8,000 power swings.
And those 8s will hit. They will
yeah.
hit, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I couldn't believe. I think it was literally turn 6, not turn 6. Dawn turn 6. So they played out the Yamato.
Yep.
Brought back the Yamato that plays the 6 Yamato. Popped the Yamato. Brought back the 8 unblockable Yamato.
So hold on, because if that's the case, they did that wrong.
I will say the new sim is really glitchy,
Yes.
so that could be an issue with
what
the new
should have
sim.
happened there is the 8 cost brings the 6 back to hand and plays a 2 from your hand.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think you got screwed over. Like,
okay.
OP TCG Rush is the sim we're talking about. By
It's
the
a
way,
brand new mobile / PC sim that you don't need to download. You just go straight on the browser and you can play it right away. You make a little account and you can start. It gives you all the cards, everything.
not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored. Hopefully one day though. Who knows?
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
I love the sim. It's
a very cool idea.
Yep.
Like,
It's hot dog shit at the moment. There are certain times where you can't counter, or you'll let you put 1 card on to counter,
so you
and then
were
nothing
having that
else.
issue too.
for a
Like,
whole night.
I could put 1 counter out, but that was it.
Yep, and then it would tell me
Dude.
command invalid, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I have
And,
it. I
and it's
have
telling
it.
me this in Portuguese for some
Yep.
reason too.
Yep, all
Like-
my shit's in Portuguese, even though my language is set to English.
However, Love that sim. It's very good, and it's a very good idea,
Yep.
and it will be really. The guy is working on it the best he can.
Dude, he's doing that shit like hourly.
Uh-huh.
Like every time I get off of a match, I go check the messages, and it will be like 4 updates in an hour.
Yep.
4
He's like,
updates
restart the
every
browser,
30
and they'll be
minutes.
updated. It's like, all right, say less, man.
Yep.
So
And you get to open packs for free.
yes,
They don't charge you for it. You just have to complete missions or just let the packs refresh on their own. You get 5 a day.
Mhm.
Then in ranked, I don't know if you've touched ranked yet.
no.
Ranked, you get packs 2 for winning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get like 3, 2, 5. The higher you go, the more you get. And you get a cool little ship that instead of it just being like a wanted bounty poster, it's an actual island to island rank system.
Oh, nice.
And you get different ships for every win you get. Like I have
Okay.
the Sunny, I have the Merry Go, I have Buggy's like new ship. I
Okay.
have the old like the one that they like called the Ghost ship or I can't remember its actual name right now, but yeah, it's sick.
Okay.
And
Hell yeah.
the sim has animations for the events. They don't always pop, you know, when you use the event. Sometimes you'll just get the still image, but when it does work, it looks so fucking cool seeing the mangas, like, because all events are manga panels. If no one knew that about the TCG, if you're new or just never paid attention to it, every event in the game is an actual straight manga panel cut
Yeah.
from the One Piece manga.
Yep.
And seeing that get turned into something that's actually moving is super sick.
It's so cool.
But yeah, if you ever hear us talking about the sim, we will try our hardest to specify. But like most of the time, unless it's like down or some shit like that, we'll be talking about OPTCG Rush. And I'll even put my player name, and you can put your player name in the description. You guys can add us too. And we can, if you were ever on and you see that we're on, shoot us a message. Maybe we'll make some content out of it. Who
Yeah.
knows? The future is endless right now with this shit, guys. But no, I think this is a really good ending point. We talked about, honestly, the secret BDIF of the format. I think you still have it. Check the counter. But yeah, I think Yamato's going to come out the best deck, honestly.
25 minutes exist, you guys.
It's a... That was the wife, everybody. But yeah, Yamato's going to be the best deck, I think, honestly. I think Teach, obviously, is going to stay the best just based off of representation because enough hype has already came around with Teach.
Yeah.
Everyone's already bought out everything for Teach. We're going to see nothing but Teach. But low-key, if you want a cheap, really good deck that will put the fucking pain on people, get Yamato, dude.
It'll make them think at least. you
Also, if you've ever were interested in Emu, but Emu just never spoke to you at the time, Emu is less than $20.
Yep.
For the whole deck.
Yep.
It is a sub $20 deck. Pick that shit up, all base rarity. It's not that, and even all the alts for the normal 5 Elder alts are cheap as hell.
They
Except
drop a
for
lot.
the Nurse Juro, he's like 24, and then the Mercury dude, he's like 27.
Yep.
Those are the only ones that are really that expensive. Every other one is under 20.
And then demon packs, but we don't talk about that.
No. I got my fake demon pack, but you know, we're good. But all right, everybody, this has been the On and Off Meta Podcast. I'm your dude, Hyper Hippie, and we got Hunter out here. Oh man. I think I almost just burped, dude. I almost just died. But all right, peace out, everybody.
See ya.